For problem 19, we're asked to add and write our answer in simplest form. I have 26 over 20 plus 36 over 20 plus 12 over 20. So what I can do, I'm going to come over here and rewrite this so I have a little bit more room. So 26 over 20 plus 36 over 20 plus 12 over 20. All of those fractions have a denominator of 20. So what I can do is just combine the numerators, so 26 plus 36 plus 12, all over the common denominator of 20. If I add all of those together, I get 74 over 20. 74 over 20 can be reduced by a factor of 2. If I divide the numerator and denominator each by 2, I get 37 over 10. I can leave that as my final answer, or I can write a mixed number. So 10 goes into 37 3 times with 7 left over. So either 3 and 7/10 or 37 over 10 as final result. Part 20, I need to add 2/5 plus 1/15 plus 1/6. First thing I need is a common denominator, and the lowest common denominator for all of these numbers, 5, 15, and 6, is 30. So I need to take each fraction and write it as an equivalent fraction over 30. So 5 goes into 36 times. 6 times 2 is 12. 15 into 32 times. 2 times 1 is 2. 6 into 35 times. 5 times 1 is 5. I have a common denominator of 30. What I can do is to add together all of my numerators and place them over the common denominator. That's going to be 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 5 gives me 19 over 30, and that is my final result. There is no way to reduce 19 over 30. 21, I'm going to subtract 11/12 minus 1/8. LCD between 12 and 8 is 24. I need to change each fraction to an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 24. 12 goes into 24 2 times, so I need to multiply 11 times 2, giving me 22. 8 goes into 24 3 times. 3 times 1 is 3. Now that I have a common denominator, I can combine my numerators. So 22 minus 3 is 19 over 24. That cannot be reduced, so that is my final result. In problem 22, I have a combination of operations, so I want to use PEMDAS to help me understand what to do first. I'm going to do division before I do addition. So I'm going to rewrite this as 2/5 times 2 over 1 plus 5 over 6, which will give me now multiplication first, 4/5 plus 5/6. I need to get a common denominator. The LCD is 30. So if I write each of those fractions as an equivalent fraction with denominator 30, 5 goes into 36 times. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 into 30 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. If I add my numerators, 24 plus 25, I get 49 over 30. I can leave that as my final result or write a mixed number. 30 goes into 49 one time with 19 left over. Problem 23, to write the ratio of 48 to 70 as a fraction in simplest form. 48 to 70 is the fraction 48 over 70. I notice that both 48 and 70 are even, meaning I can remove a common factor of 2. So 48 is 2 times 24. 70 is 2 times 35. There's my common factor of 2. I have left 24 over 35, and there are no more common factors, so this is my final result.